beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and this is Lincoln. Apparently he is joining me for the video because as soon as I tried to film, he jumped up here. I put him down. 2 seconds later, I actually start filming and he jumps back up here again. So, and then I tried to put him down and he climbed on, and like, he has his billion year long claws dug into my shoulder. I swear this cat is double jointed. He has more claws than any cat I have ever seen in my life. And he loves his claws. He loves to hold on to things with them. So he's kneading me and purring right now. And he is kneading me with little daggers. Anyways, guys, if you haven't been around for a little while... Oh, he stuck to my shirt. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's see if he can manage this. Oh god, he's so heavy. Okay, I don't want his butthole in the camera. So let's see if we can put him on the floor. Oh, okay. Hopefully he stays down there. Oh my gosh, he's so heavy when he stands on my shoulder. If you hadn't been here for a while, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the last time that I showed him to you guys, or that he showed himself to you guys, was after we tried to give him a lion's cut. Ugh. No link. So you can see his hair has actually mostly grown back out now. It was like really patchy, and we figured out that we did not have a good enough razor. No link. Oh my goodness. Of course, anytime you try to do something, they're like, no, I hear you speaking. You must be needing me. Anyways, the purpose of me getting on here, well, for one, did I say hello? Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations. I do remember that I did say that. I'm so glad that you guys decided to join me today. I'm going to keep my arm up to keep him from jumping up here. He's literally standing on his back legs grabbing me. Oh my goodness. He's very determined. I think he's just gonna like grab me the entire video. Anyways, I'm really very happy you decided to join me today. I thought I would pop on here real quick and show you guys what I have been working on, which is this Arlecchino plush. If you watched my video about the lamp, you may have actually gotten a sneak peek of it. It's not done. It's actually not even very much further. Here, say hello. Yes, he's purring, by the way. I'm holding him, so he's purring. But I haven't shown it to you guys in a hot minute, so I wanted to update you. Here is what it is looking like. So I literally spent hours putting this hair all on. I had shown you guys a while back in one of my like from the bed videos when I was sitting in the bed, the pieces. There was like a main layer that had 2 layers to it, then there was a top layer, and then there was also a side piece. And then you have to like put them all on. You can sit right there, but you gotta stay. No. Anyway, no link. No link. No. No. He's trying to make a barricade. He's trying to rush past the barricade. He does that. Anyways, so I spent a lot of time putting the hair on. I will try to pop up a picture of what Arlecchino looks like so you guys can get an idea of what she's supposed to look like. So she has like black hair on this side that goes under the white hair, and then she has like a teeny like a little wisp of black on that side. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Okay. So, anyway, this is what she looks like. She has her hair comes together in the front, and then it's got like layers that kind of like wisp out and floof out, and you wouldn't even really know it's long unless you saw the back, where it comes into a ponytail. And she's still got these hairs that are like, you know, almost like having a short haircut that wisp all over and everything. Like I said, I'll try to show a picture. So I think I've got it styled pretty well. The only issue I'm having is some of these are curling more than I want them to. Like these ones that I'm trying to leave unconnected. What I did was I connected all of it except for the like except for the parts that I want to kind of stick up, you know? And I think for the most part, they're doing what I want them to do, but some of them I feel like they might be curling a little too much, like this one. And then I wish these would like, I don't know, I'm okay with them like curling a little, because they do have, they're not straight. They're not like pin straight, but, and then this is it going in. This is it going into the ponytail here. It's like, starts going into the ponytail. You are overwhelming me. Yes, I love you too. I love you too. You're overwhelming me. Okay. I know if I put him on the floor, he's just gonna get back up here again. Anyway, so if anybody has any advice for how to get that to stop curling, this one is specifically curling a lot. Ugh, now there's Lincoln hair on here. Lincoln hair always ends up in everything. And then this is like the little side piece that I added on. I really love how that looks. I'm honestly so proud of the hair. I think it looks really good, but I do wish it would stop curling quite so much. So the only idea that I have so far is to take my hair straightener and just put it on really low and don't leave it on for very long at all. Just kind of like, you know, and just try to relax it a little. I know it is acrylic yarn, so that is, it will like heat can melt the acrylic yarn, but I'm like, if I just do it a little bit real quick, low heat, can I manipulate the yarn a little bit and just get it to relax a little bit, you know? But I also like, I don't want to ruin it either. So I'm like a little apprehensive about that. Like I could probably just leave it. Like the curls are probably not that big a deal. This one in particular is bothering me. Maybe I could try getting it wet and like kind of pinning it or something, you know, sort of like blocking it. But I do want them to have, you know, like a little bit of wave to them. I just, like, I want them to basically do what these ones are doing, but not like curl up entirely. So this Arlecchino plushie, by the way, is, let me check. This pattern is by Cuckoo Craft, and I will link it in the description box below this video in case you're interested. Arlecchino is a character from a video game called Genshin Impact, if you were wondering. And then I made a little hair tie out of just like some silver stretchy thread like that you used to make like bracelets and stuff. I just made like a little loop, and the hardest part was tying it because I cut like just the length I wanted, and I really should have cut it a little longer so I could make my knot and then cut it. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't for some reason. So tying it was difficult, but then I looped it around twice to hold back the longer hairs, and that's what it's looking like. And then these eyes are hand painted. I had hubby paint them because this is for him. And he does like painting miniatures and stuff. So he's got like the whole setup to do that. He's a better painter than I am, at least for that type of stuff. The only medium I'm used to painting on is paper. So I had him do the eyes, and those are what the eyes are supposed to look like. So here is what we are looking like, and to give you like a little 360 view. And then I started, well, actually this is the body. It'll need arms, obviously, but the reason that the body looks so funny is because it gets layers. It gets like 3, I'm getting so overstimulated right now. Taru, calm down. It gets like 3 layers. It gets like a vest, it gets a jacket. There's going to be arms, and then there's going to be sleeves. The hands are separate. You attach them on. Okay, so there's like a vest that has like a little back tail. I'm looking at the pattern. There's a hair accessory. There's a brooch. There's a wing. I was going to say wings, but it's actually one wing. But yeah, there's a vest, a tuxedo, a collar, and a brooch. And then I need to find like a little crystal to go on it. They're like, glue the Swarovski to the vest after. I'm like, oh, Swarovski. I definitely don't have that. Let me find where I was so I can put it back there. There we go. I started working on the arm, and this is what I've got so far. But this is going to be the torso, but there's going to be a lot built off of it. You know, we're going to have our arms, we're going to have a vest, we're going to have a tux, we're going to have like a lot of stuff, and it's going to build out to the thickness of the body. And then this will be here, and that will be her neck, and then her little outfit. So that is what I've got so far. This was really interesting. The way that she had me connect this is not something I've ever done before. Well, okay, it's sort of something I've done before, but not. So if you've ever made an amigurumi that has two legs that you connect, like, you know, work one leg and then work the other and then connect them and continue to work in the round, usually the way that you connect them is you do a chain in between the two legs, and you'll connect it to the other one, and you'll work your way around, and you'll work on either side of the chain as you get to either side of the plush as you're working around. This time, the way that I did it, which is the way it's in the pattern, is you chain, but then you actually work your way back down the chain, don't connect to the other leg. Then work your way around the leg and back around on the other side of the chain, effectively making like a little square. And then you connect your other leg and work your way around and stuff. I did have to sew shut a hole that formed from that method. That frequently happens anyways with connecting legs together, like even the other way. A lot of times there will be like a little gap or something that you kind of have to sew shut. I'm used to doing that. It made like a sizable gap doing it this way, but I also think it actually looks really good because it gave like, not to like be weird, but like a nice thick crotch piece that I think like works up really nice. So I enjoyed learning that new way of doing it so that the middle isn't so thin when you're doing it, you know? And I think it keeps it all more level where like your row doesn't, because usually when you have just that little chain in the middle that you're working around, it kind of dips down, like you'll go like around and then it'll kind of like, and then you'll go back up. And that is kind of the shape that you're either fighting or embracing. Fighting it, you'd have to, you know, make sure you're doing increases and decreases in the right spots to try to level back out, or you're embracing it and you're giving them like a little poochy belly. A little pooch belly. But this way I think it creates like a really even crochet. So I thought that that was pretty cool and I wanted to share that with you guys. But yeah, if anybody has any tips for getting these to not curl quite as much, let me know. Because like, you see what that's doing? Like that's too much. Like these are perfect. Like just like a little flip out, you know? But like that's too much. I want it to be like that, you know? I don't know. I guess I could attach it down further. It's just that I don't want to attach them down further because it's going to like take away from the hairstyle. I'm trying to like really like get her hairstyle right because I feel like it's like such an important part of the character. But that is what we are looking like. Very happy with it so far. So, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I am super happy to have this like new kind of hair method. This is my first time doing like a hair cap and then working it in layers. I think it looks so nice. Very much a pain in the butt, especially styling it, but definitely worth it. Like I said, her hair is like such an important part of her character design. I think that that's why I took like 2 or 3 hours putting it all on and like trying to get it right. But I think it's coming out pretty good. So let me know what you guys think and let me know what you guys are up to. Are you doing anything fun? What are you working on crochet wise? And thank you guys for hanging out with me for a little bit. Hopefully the beginning of the video wasn't too deterring with Lincoln trying to put his butthole in the camera. Hopefully I blocked it well enough and you didn't get any booty cam. We're not that kind of channel, guys. We're not that kind of channel. Anyways, guys, I will see you on the next video, which will be real soon because I'm back to filming and posting and being active again. So I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I will see you guys again real soon. Bye, guys.